What's going on, people? This is Michel Cabre. It's been a minute since I did a video, so I've been going to the gym and basically doing a lot of self-improvement and try to like maintain and fix my weight because I've been having issues with like my leg joints and my tight hips and shit like that. So yeah, today I wanted to talk about Afro-Americans or Afro people or black people or Afro-North Americans or just black people that are descendants from Africa generally. Whether they're Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean, Afro-Asian, wherever they fucking consider themselves, black, pro-black, whatever. It's nobody's fault that you have low self-esteem. It's your fucking fault, and it's our fault. And the reason why I say this is because no one forces black women to go dig in dumpsters in Kenya or Africa or landfills for fucking hair extensions that doesn't look like the fucking type of hair that grew out their head that the so-called Messiah of God gave them. So if you do that, that shows what type of person that you are and what you think of yourself. If you have issues with white people prevailing and doing better than you, then you need to copycat what the fuck they're doing and try to use it against them. If they're successful, you need to learn from your enemy. If you consider these people your fucking enemy, whether they're the Chaldeans, the Arabs, Asians, white, mixed, Latinos, Arabs, whatever non-blacks you consider your enemy, you need to fucking learn from them. Because guess what? No ethnicity cares about you. Hell, black people don't even give a fuck about black people. So it's up to you as an ethnicity group or ethnic group to fix your own shit. If your community is fucked up like the ones you see behind me and shit like that, you see this in your community in Detroit, Michigan or whatever. If you living in the hood and the hood's fucked up, guess what? It's you people's fault. Because guess what though? The non-black Mexicans, they fix up their neighborhoods. They the ones that put fences around, they clean their communities. Even though they live in the hood, they make little gated houses that look like little ranch houses that they have in Mexico. Because I guess that's a part of the fucking culture or whatsoever. But black people, all we fucking do is generally is fucking spectate, instigate, hate, and be racist and be hypocritical and paradoxical and corrupt as fuck. We sit up here, we want shit as white people, but we don't want to do the work that as white people do to get to that fucking level. Just like right now. A lot of people want to ask me, oh, what you do? You go to the gym and this and that? I'm like, yes, I go to the gym. Why is there a lot of fucking questions, but not a lot of fucking doing and solutions? You give the solutions, why is there not a lot of doing amongst black people? Especially amongst black women. What is it today? Why do we generally, as blacks, like the majority of us, no matter what part of the fucking world we live in, why the fuck do we continue to live in squalor? Why do we continue to live in fucked up communities? Why do we continue to live fucked up and live in the past? It's nobody's fault that you live in the fucking hood. It's your own. If you was born broke, can't help that. So yeah, if you was born in the hood and you was born poor, you can't help that. But if you die poor, that's your fucking fault. Period. We got too many books. We got Amazon.com. We have all these places where you can buy the same books that they give you in these bullshit colleges that make you pay $45,000, $50,000 for. We can find those same books and learn everything that we need to do to get to another level as black people, African Americans, African Canadians, Jamaican, Afro-Black Jamaicans, whatever the fuck you consider yourself, Afro-Jews, Black Jews, whatever. Whatever type of blackness you consider yourself. Why the fuck do we continue to live in the past and something that we never lived in before? We want to bring up slavery all the motherfucking time. I get it. Slavery was wrong. We need to keep that reminded. Just as the white Jews bring up the Holocaust and shit. No problem. I see the equality and fairness in that. But what the fuck are we doing? The white Jews and the white people are doing something. They building shit. Black people are not building shit. If you look behind me, it's nothing but desolation. It's nothing but chaos. And it's nothing but fucking poverty amongst black people. And you live in these communities. You live in Philadelphia. You live in Detroit, which has the highest black population density in the United States. You live in these communities. Why the fuck do you keep giving your money to racist Chaldeans, racist Arabs, racist non-black Hispanic people, racist white people, racist white Jew people, whatever other ethnicity out there. Why do you keep giving these motherfuckers your money, but you claim they're racist? Why don't you open up stores, your own gas stations? Like, this shit is possible. We don't live in the motherfucking 50s no more. I'm just getting sick and tired of the fucking excuses. Like, I was talking to this bus driver yesterday, after I was coming from the gym yesterday because it was raining and shit. And he was talking about how, oh, Dan Gilbert owned this and he owned that. And to me, it sounds like this nigga was envious and jealous. Now, I get it. I'm an envious person. It's envious you wish you had something they had. But this nigga sound like he was fucking jealous of Dan Gilbert. And if you jealous of what another person has, then you need to get off your ass and try to find out how to do it. You have enough time in your fucking body. If you can sit up there and invest bullshit money in the bullshit church, bullshit God, whatever deity you niggas worship, whether it be Yahweh or Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or whatever fucking God that you black so-called believe in, with these Suhudi Ma'at Akbar Hotep niggas or whatever the fuck deity shit y'all niggas believe in. But why do we continue to believe in religion but we don't believe in ourselves? We sit up here, we want all these other ethnicities to give a fuck about black people, where we don't give a fuck about each other. As soon as a nigga get money and get out the hood, you don't give a fuck about black people? When you niggas gonna wake the fuck up? No one's gonna love a group that don't love themselves. Same thing with black women. No one's gonna love you bitches until you bitches start loving yourselves and you start fixing yourselves up. Until you start embracing the hair that come out your fucking hair naturally and evolutionary. Nobody's gonna like you until you start liking yourselves. That's period. Who the fuck wanna date black men who don't like themselves? Black women who don't like themselves, whether they fat, skinny, or whatever. Who the fuck gonna love you if you don't love your motherfucking self? That's the thing black people need to motherfucking understand, especially black women. No one's gonna love you if you don't love yourself. If you disrespect yourself, you let yourself get obese, you don't have a job, you don't take care of yourself, you come out the house smelling musky, funky or whatever, you have poor hygiene, who the fuck gonna respect you if you don't respect yourself? You black people make it off this whole Jesus loves us and the God and all this other bullshit. You better try to fix yourselves up. Because right now, you see the background around me, I'm in Detroit, Michigan. Niggas ain't fixing up shit, but they waiting on white people. The same group they say are, but they're evil. That's your motherfucking problem. Y'all sit up there, you complain about white people, but at the same time, you want white people to help you and save your ass. But at the same time, y'all talking about if slavery come back, y'all gonna do this and do that. If slavery was to come back, you niggas will conform to it. So stop that bullshit. Most of you niggas will conform to it, and most of you niggas will be, and some of you niggas who got money will probably become fucking slave owners. So it's up to you. It's up to black people to save themselves, because y'all giving all your money to the Asians, the Arabs, the Chaldeans, the Persians, the white Jews, the non-white Jews, or excuse me, the non-Jew whites, or whatever the fuck they consider themselves. You give all your money to them. And it's nobody's fault but your own fucking fault, black people. And this is towards the majority of black people. The ones who don't have their business, the ones who don't fucking build shit. I'm talking to y'all motherfuckers. You keep voting Democratic. You keep voting for the same party and don't get the same fucking result for the past 50 fucking years. The same political party that's far worse than the Republican Party. Y'all better understand that shit. No political party gives a fuck about black people. Why? Because we black people don't fucking fight for shit. We don't. Generally, we don't. We sit up here and talking about we love each other. I love black women. I love this. But how come you bitches ain't married? How come you niggas ain't married to a black woman? Tell me that. All you so-called motherfuckers out there with your famous, why y'all niggas never stay in the hood and marry a black woman? Tell me that. You know something's fucking wrong within our motherfucking community. Or our so-called neighborhoods or so-called culture. You know it's fucked up. Because if it wasn't fucked up, we wouldn't be having all these videos saying that black men ain't shit and black women ain't shit. Something is wrong with black people, especially here in the United States. And that shit's spreading fucking worldwide in Jamaica, Panama, and the continent of Africa, and over there in fucking Europe. Black people got low self-esteem. And it's nobody's fault but black fucking people. They keep sitting up there trying to get motherfuckers like them. They want to play dumb to the issues that's going on in the, I guess, black ethnicity or race or community, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. It's nobody's fault where black people at but black people. Black people were the first fucking slaves and the first slave masters. They sit up here talking about we the first fucking people on earth. We created human civilization. But at the same time, we don't want to take responsibility to what the fuck we spawned. So my whole thing is, it's nobody's fault where black people at but black people's fault. So you black men out there that fucking sit up here want to keep complaining about the system, you can complain. That's your fucking human right. We all complain. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't complain. Niggas gonna complain about whatever the fuck they want to complain about. Shit may get fixed today. Guess what? People still gonna complain. I'm not saying that, but if you complaining, you're not trying to do shit, you're not trying to better your own life, nigga, that's your fucking fault. There really is. It's nobody's fault but yours. You like living in squalor, deal with that shit. If you don't, change your situation. Stop hanging out with motherfuckers that ain't going nowhere. Stop hanging out with dumb motherfuckers that ain't got no fucking logic. They only think with fucking emotion. Cause I have to deal with that shit. Like right now, I have no fucking friends. Why? Because the majority of people I keep running to, they're mostly the black ones who I try to be friends with, they be on stupid shit. So, as the old fuck Dan Pena said, eagles soar and fly alone. So you're gonna have to be eagle and soar and fly alone in the beginning of your journey. And right now I'm in the beginning of my journey of self-improvement and trying to better myself, better my health, better my confidence, and better my self-esteem. Nobody's gonna fix that shit but myself, and that's me, Joe Copper. Period. I gotta fix my own fucking life. Black people got this whole, they think Jesus and they friends gonna fix their self-esteem. No, it's up to fucking you to fix your shit. You and you only. Nobody's going to fucking give you a miracle and fix your self-esteem. You gotta fix that motherfucking, especially to you women out there. And I'm talking to black or Afro-American, African, whatever fucking group of blacks or Afro-ethnic group of women out there, whether you're Afro-Brazilian, but I'm really talking about the Americans. And I'm talking to you American black women out there. It's nobody's fault that you're hoes and selling pussy on Craigslist or Backpage or Tinder or whatever type of sex site you selling that shit on. That's your fault. If you want to be a hoe, but don't lie about that shit. That's your fault that you have low self-esteem. You think of yourself like that. If you want to change, you want to change that shit yourself. It's not up to the black man. It's up to you as a black woman. It's up to you, the individual. Period. Same goes for black men. Stop giving your fucking money away. If you're going to be a hoe, you better turn that shit into a business. If you're going to be a porn star, you better turn that shit into a business. And have some fucking, get some good quality when you do that shit. Whatever business that you open up as a black person, have some fucking quality. Learn from the white people. If they got good quality, you need to do that. You need to learn that shit as well. You really do. You really need to copycat the good shit that your so-called enemy is doing. Your so-called enemy is doing better than you, then you need to learn from them and use that shit against them. Because that's what the whites did after the blacks or Africans established slavery. You better learn from them. You better use that shit against you, because black people in America ain't going no fucking where until they change shit themselves. Jesus is not going to help you. Jehovah is not going to help you. Muhammad is not going to help you. Buddha is not going to help you. You niggas gonna have to save yourselves for real, individually, before black people can save each other. That's for real. Cause I'm sick of you motherfuckers sitting up here complaining all the time, talking about the election was rigged, it's this, it's that. But you motherfuckers don't do shit. All y'all motherfuckers do is spectate all the time. That's what black people do. Is be jealous of each other, be envious of each other. And there's nothing wrong with envy. As long as you don't try to kill nobody, it's straight being envious. But when you trying to kill somebody, ruin them, and sabotage them, or take money out their pocket, when they ain't do that shit to you, you're basically fucking jealous, and you basically ain't got shit going on in your fucking life. You're not trying to strive to do shit or be a better fucking person. And that's your fucking fault if you fucked up like that. You black people better get your shit together, man, because it looks like the black community or whatever it is in neighborhoods is going to die out eventually because we don't own shit. We don't build no businesses. We always want to go to some bullshit university school and give our fucking money away to the same motherfuckers that got books that we can go to stores, Amazon.com, and buy and try to learn the fucking business. We sit up here and put our money in the bullshit, buying weave, buying $200 pair of bullshit gym shoes that's going to wear down and depreciate, but we don't try to invest in shit that's good. That's our fault. That is our fault as Afro-Americans, black people, whatever the fuck we call ourselves, or whatever the fuck we claim to fucking be. That's our fucking fault. So, if you guys don't like the situation that you're in, you need to get away from the majority of people that's around you. I don't care if they're your friends, your family, your church-going people, your homies, your associates, your girlfriends, your whores, your bros, your sisters, whatever the fuck y'all motherfuckers claim, association group, whatever sect, whatever faction you hang out with. You need to get the fuck away from people and you need to do some self-improvement, period. No one's gonna save you until you save your motherfucking self. And I won't rely on people to save me because you really can't trust people. Most people, and people generally ain't shit and they're evil. But you better get around some people that's trying to do some shit and fix your motherfucking life. Because Jesus ain't gonna fix it for you. These mulattoes ain't gonna fix it for you. Nobody will. So get your head out that Bible book and start putting in some books that show you how to make money, open grocery stores, be a herbalist, or whatever the fuck you want to do. But yeah, this is Michel Cabre. I'm signing off. Adios and have a good day. Peace.